I'm sorry, yes. Girl is taking a picture of the sale. I'm a good father. Let me sing that song. I'm a good father. No, you're not.
Against all odds, mama, I made it. You already know it's your favorite. I'm living my dreams, mama, I made it.
What's up, y'all? It's DJ Girl, aka your favorite, here for another episode of Fatherhood Fraternity. This Fatherhood Spotlight is for my guy, DJ Beat Bangers, a fellow DJ of mine who's also part of the Fatherhood Fraternity. He has 5 kids and a newborn that I took some photos for back in February. So you'll get to see us kicking it because he actually invited me and my wife and my daughter over to his house for dinner. It will be the first time that we really got to see his son or be around all of them just together as adults and as a family, which is something I thought is very necessary. We had a great time with his family. So here it is. So what's your name?
DJ Beat Bangers, aka the Brooklyn Buckeye.
And you are from?
Brooklyn, New York. Born and raised.
How long you been in Ohio?
8 years. Yeah, 2009 we moved out here, so yeah.
So how big is your family?
Woo! Kids or everybody? Everybody. Right now there are 7 people in my household right now. 5 kids, of course, and me and my wife Nancy. So yeah.
So you have a 2.5-month-old. You have a, what's the oldest?
16-year-old.
16. That's a big difference.
It's amazing.
But it's helpful though, right?
Yeah, it's helpful because he can help me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can definitely call on him and do a couple of things that I might not be able to do or just too tired to do, honestly.
Right.
And they all help in their little way. So.
Yeah. So with you being a father, what is your biggest role in fatherhood for not just your oldest, but just period? What do you feel your biggest role is?
Just being a model, just being like a pathway, because like I'm the head of the household, so everything I do sets a precedence for how they act and how they carry on in life. So we chefing in the hood, baby. Oh no, Daniel, what is you doing? Although I'm not perfect, I try my best to always think of how my actions can affect the way they see things and the way they act when they go outside. So I would say, unlike Charles Barkley, I am a role model. So my biggest role is that I am the example of how things should be. So that's my biggest job.
How is it? How hard is it to balance between work, DJing, and a full household?
I would say it's difficult, and it's a lot easier than most, or for most, because I have an understanding wife, and that's the main thing. Like she understands what my schedule is, so she tries to really work around or work with me when it comes to that. So she might have a more hands-on role with the kids, and it's not a misogynistic type of deal. It's just that she knows my schedule is stupid. You know what I mean? I'm the breadwinner, you know, by default, because I work all week and then I DJ all weekend. So automatically that makes me important. You know, not more important, but just I have an important role. So She recognizes that, and she allows me to operate to where, you know, I'm not stressed out. I'm not going crazy, because then I won't be able to function if I'm out there, whether I'm driving a truck during the week, you know, or DJing for a large party. It's a lot easier when you have a partner that helps you out.
What do you think is her most important role for you to be able to provide for the family? Like, what is she?
Man, it's hard to even quantify, honestly, because like everyday life, as you know, like it can vary. Like things change. Like you might be used to doing one thing one way, and then Ava might change off and do something else. So a lot of times you gotta customize it. So I would say her flexibility, her being able to kind of roll with the flow and understand that, okay, it might be crazy today, it might be nice tomorrow.
That's a good product.
You okay, Ava?
I think that's her best attribute, is being flexible with me and with the family. The family life, I mean, one day one kid could be sick, I could be sick, you know what I mean? So you just never know. So I give her that. She's very flexible and she's very understanding when it comes to that.
And would you say her flexibility allows you to be who you are, to be a better man and a better father?
Most definitely. I mean, you know, we had to learn that. Like, I'm going to be real honest, because when you're young, you're still trying to become who you are, so to speak. And you're a little selfish. Like, you'll care and you love, but a lot of times you think about you first for the most part. So as you get older, as you live with your partner, and if you want it to work, you learn how to operate like that. It's not an overnight thing.
Right.
It's not something that you get a book and you read it. It's something that you have to bounce off of each other every single day till you get to a point where you just know. So I want to give you young couples advice. Don't get discouraged. Don't think that, hey, this is the end. It's not the end. It's rough. It's tough. It gets crazy. But there are dudes, there's people you can talk to, when you get in situations like that where you don't have to, like, deal with it all on your own. So I think it's very important to know that you don't have to just give up. But you do need the time. But stick with it. Learn each other, and it'll definitely get better.
You ain't gotta come to the camera every time you see it, girl.
I don't know. We've been here for 4 years.
Dang. How important do you feel it is to talk to other fathers and other men while going through this?
I think it's very important. I think that's what actually helped me become a better man, honestly, whether it was my pastor, whether it was guys that I became family with when I moved out here, just so they can kind of give you different scenarios and different perspectives.
Right.
Because sometimes if you listen to one dude all the time, not that it's wrong, but it just becomes one-sided. Like, you don't hear a full spectrum of possibilities because everybody's situation is different. Sometimes it might be good, sometimes it might be bad. You just have to filter out the good parts. You take them all, put them together, and you go with that. There's different reasons why men do what they do because they don't get it out. So I think being able to talk to other fellas, whether they're single, not single, married, not married, just guys, just dealing with the guy emotion, I think that's very important.
So, one last question.
Okay.
What TV dad are you most like?
Woo.
If you were to pick from the TV dads.
I would have to make a Voltron of TV dads because I think I'm a little bit the dude from Everybody Hates Chris. Yeah. I'm the guy that turns every light off and squeezes. Yes, I'm not dad. Okay. I have the sense of humor of Bill Cosby. That's it, just a sense of humor. I think those two kind of like personify who I am as far as a dad. I like to have fun with my kids. I'm a jokester. I try to treat life as simple as possible, even though I know it can be complex. I have a hashtag that I use a lot of time called Keep It Simple. And it's not about dumbing down. It's just about, a lot of times in life, we make things so complex when they don't have to be. Just stop, look at it for what it is, and deal with it head on.
Appreciate the interview.
No doubt.
Let them know where they can follow you.
Facebook, Elijah Edwards, or DJ Beatbangers. That's DJ BEATBANGUZ. Instagram, DJ _BEATBANGUZ. I'm a DJ now. I'm playing, but definitely follow me, hit me up, and let me know what's up, man.
All right, my brother.
Appreciate you.
For sure.
That was fun. Yeah.
So I know this episode was kind of long, but it was important. The Fatherhood Fraternity's core is about fellowship between fathers. You have to have time to talk to, sit with, joke with, share stories with other fathers. It's very therapeutic. It's great for our mental health. You never know what somebody can help you with on your journey, and you never know how you might help somebody else. And it's something that I hope that I can be able to do with a lot more fathers, with our families, with our wives, together with our kids. You got to see Ava playing around with his kids. I just want to see that stuff happen amongst us in our community. It doesn't matter if it's black or white or anything. I just want to see a community of fathers where we can sit and talk and have fun and joke. And I know that this will be something that is just the beginning. And I know I'm not alone in this. I know that a lot of people are starting to really grasp this message. And this is why we are a fraternity of fathers. And we are doing nothing but growing. I'm happy to see this stuff happening. And I appreciate y'all's support on the videos. Continue to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I will continue to bring you more content.
Against all odds, mama, I made it. You already know it's your favorite. I'm living my dreams, mama, I made it.